Hookup culture and dating in a modern age isn't really easy. There are so many ways to meet new people and communicate. Also, nowadays, it's not as taboo to be seeing or sleeping with 2 or more people at the same time, even if it's not truly recommended. But once you're ready to become exclusive with someone, you will have to make the move to make things official. Before I start this video, I want to let you know that this video was inspired by someone who took my Psychology of Attraction course and requested a video on the topic. I'm very thankful for all the students of the course because it really helps support this channel and the development of more content for my paid courses. And from the emails I've seen, I'd say they're pretty thankful for it too. I'll let you know more about this course at the end of the video. Going exclusive can be a bit intimidating, especially if you haven't talked about seeing other people. Sometimes it's best to let the mystery remain a mystery. Take these next 7 steps to securing your relationship and set yourself up for a wonderful partnership that is made to last. Number 1, practice what you preach. If you want to be exclusive, you're going to have to act like it. Cut off any flings and let your side people know that you're hoping to get into an actual relationship. Don't wait to do this until after you've made things official. If your partner finds out that you slept with another person the night before you try to make things official, your relationship is going to be over before you know it. Have the appropriate talks and send the appropriate messages letting any loose flings know that they have to be cut off in a physical sense. Basically, treat your girl like you'd want to be treated, or better. Number 2, quit the booty calls. This applies to other people and the person you're trying to be in a relationship with. A late night Netflix and chill invitation is fine when you're just having fun and being casual, but 2 a.m. booty calls don't scream relationship materials. Before you make the big leap, feel things out. Take this person on maybe a more formal date and just see how things go. See each other in the actual daylight. A solid relationship is built on new experiences outside of the bedroom. Go hiking, go picnicking, or even try a new sport together. These dates show the other person that you will make a great partner and not just a quick fling. Number 3 is to feel it out. All relationships are different. Sometimes people enjoy casually seeing other people. Sometimes they just want friends. Others want a fast track to a great relationship. And the best way to find out what the other person is thinking is just sometimes to ask. You don't have to beat around the bush, but ask the other opinions on whether or not they are looking for a relationship and how they feel about things right now. These chats could save you some embarrassment later if the other person needs some more time to think about being exclusive or in a committed relationship. Number 4 is to plan something special. Are you confident? Well, you should be. Just go for it. Making the leap from 2 people who are just seeing each other to 2 people who are in a relationship is a big step. So try to plan a special date that shows that you're committed and ready to devote your time to an exclusive partnership. And if you want to make things extra cheesy and special for her, give them a little gift. It sounds really old-fashioned kinda, but if you want this relationship to last, it'll be nice to have a physical object that reminds you of when you first became official. Tip number 5 is to pump yourself up. This should be exciting for you. It's a big step in your relationship and could be the start of a wonderful partnership. So just like the first date, it's important to put yourself into a positive mindset and bring positive energy when you're meeting up to make things official. Play your favorite pump-up tunes or music while you're getting ready. Tell your friends about all of your plans and let them give you a confidence boost. They should be excited for you too, and remember to pump yourself up, but to stay relaxed. You're not asking this person to marry you, so just have fun. Tip number 6 is to be honest. If you're ready, you can go ahead and talk about it. At some point during the day or night, it's time to actually ask the big question. Okay, maybe not the big question, but something really close. You need to be honest about your feelings and why you want to be exclusive. Remember that it takes 2 to tango. If you want to enter a relationship or a partnership, you need to talk about why. If you don't want the other person to go out on dates or sleep around, that's fine, but don't frame the whole conversation about what the other person can't do anymore. Talk about why you think your relationship is solid enough that you can move forward and take this next step together. If you only mention the limitations you want to place on the other person, they may feel trapped or like they're being scolded for their actions. Try to frame the situation as a positive move for both of you. This is where our first tip comes into play. You don't have to tell the other person that you're going to cut off any people on the side. Maybe you've deleted your Tinder, but if you're opening up this can of worms and bringing up exclusivity, you may have to answer some previous questions about yourself. Before making a commitment, the other person may want to know exactly what they're getting into. So be respectful, try to stay calm, and be honest. Always tell the truth. If you're taking the initiative to close the relationship off and stop seeing other people, most likely the other person will trust that you're behaving. Tip number 7 is to give them time. Most times, 2 people will fall into exclusivity pretty naturally. If there was a miscommunication or different expectations leading up to that moment, however, it might take some time for both people to cut off ties or other flings and to actually be exclusive. If the person needs time to think, you should respect their decision and their time to make the decision. Start your relationship off on a good note. Try to work together and find a solution that works for your relationship and what you both want. If that means you take things slow for a few weeks and think over the decision, then you need to try to be patient. I also wouldn't recommend running into an ex-fling the next night out of frustration or maybe rejection. So try to be genuine, be yourself, and don't be afraid to be vulnerable with another person. A committed relationship requires openness and respect to work out in the long run, but it has many benefits. Your partner has just as much say say in your status as you do, so you should work together. Remember how I said this video was inspired by one of my students that took my course, The Psychology of Attraction? Well, if you're interested in how to get a girl to like you, how to read her body language during a date, or just general attraction skills, I've actually created an entire video course called The Psychology of Attraction for someone just like you. Basically, I read a whole bunch of books on dating tips, I read around 8 psychology textbooks, and then put everything that works to get, to find, and to keep your dream girl into a course with animated videos just like this one. If you're interested, you can check it out and the amazing stories some guys have had with it with the link in the description below, along with the coupon code for over half off today if you use that link. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope this helps you move in a more serious direction.